welcome back to another episode of the Blue Honor Vlog. I'm Kay Williams, author of Optic Operation Deceit, the Triloquia Trilogy, and the Civil War era drama, Blue Honor. Today it is February, so this is the month of Valentine's Day, of course, and I wanted to talk a little bit about love, if you want to call it that, but the topic is why it's important to give back. As an author, you utilize a lot of services from colleagues. You lean on other authors for advice and services as well. And it's important to give back, not just to them, but to the community as well. When you're asking, people to read your stuff, when you're asking for reviews, etc., people are taking time. And we often think, well, I took an awful lot of time to write that book and to have it edited and to get it designed, etc. And absolutely, you did. But I'm going to tell you what, giving back recharges your batteries. It's going to keep you happy. It's going to keep you healthy. And it creates positive repercussions in your life. And that's really important because that's what you want around you. You don't want to create a lot of negativity. Like I see a lot of people on Twitter bickering back and forth, calling people names, stupid, swearing, etc. at them. It's really ineffectual to do that, to get people to go to your side. Not everyone is going to agree with you. Not everyone is going to like you. And you certainly don't have to give back, so to speak, by trying to play nice with everyone. I understand when you're attacked, emotions are emotions, and sometimes we just kind of, out it comes. What I'm talking about is giving back to your community, giving back to your writer community, and just in general, giving back. Realizing that those around you, the care and feeding of their author. I don't know if you've seen that. You should look that up. It's pretty cute. They take a lot of time to make sure that you're okay, your loved ones. All right? So that's a space where you can give back. So you want to make sure that things are balanced. When it's not balanced, you are gonna you're gonna feel that deficit as well, even though you're really well taken care of and you're getting everything that you need. You're going to feel that deficit because giving back is just part of a natural order, and it's healthy for you, and your brain is just going to take note, going, hey, I've been doing nothing but taking here, and I don't feel good about that. It's going to make you start feeling insecure, etc. About your standing. Like say at work, you might feel like, oh God, I'm so going to get like reamed at my review, or they're going to start having to talk back to me about stuff and something's up and I don't feel like I'm giving enough, or my wife or husband, I'm really taking so much from them and I really appreciate everything that they do for me, and give back. It's really important. And when you're happy and healthy like that, your inspiration is more easily found. Your energy will continue to be up and you'll be able to write. So that's one reason. That's what's in it for you. Okay, so I mean, it's like you're giving back, but you're still getting something in return, which is not a bad thing. Okay. So some of the notes that I wrote down about this topic was, like, I mentor other authors, and I love doing that because I have like 20 years of experience here writing, and for me to be able to share that with somebody who may not know and is just coming in at whatever age and whatever experience level, there's some things that they may not have thought about, and they have an ally in me there to help them. And I don't ask for a thing. I don't ask for a thing in return. Maybe one day, you'll have to go stand out on the hospital steps, right, for the drive-by. Anyway, in mentoring, there's a lot that you learn about yourself and your experiences. So you start quantifying, qualifying all that you've gone through, which is really interesting. It enriches the writing field. It enriches yourself. You're like, oh my God, I have really done all of this stuff. I do have something to add. So your confidence goes up, and that's going to show in your writing. I know when I'm feeling confident, my writing is a lot better. You help others, helps you. Look, I'll be frank. When you help other people, they are going to want to help you in return. When you stymie people, hold them back, put up walls, etc., you're going to be isolated. And maybe that's what you want, but that's not going to help your career. You can't be isolated as a writer. It is a solitary endeavor as far as the actual writing, but everything else that goes with it is not. You need to forge solid partnerships, colleagues. It's working relationships, and they are important, and you need to take good care of them. I've written about this before on the blog. Positivity is contagious. So the more positive you are, the more people you're going to attract to you. People like to be around positive people. Even if they're negative, they want to be around positive people. It helps them feel good. It's a light in the dark. We are fire. We are like moths. I want to be around that person. Their energy is amazing, and it makes me feel so good. So it's contagious. That wealth of knowledge that you have won't be lost to the ages. So if you're keeping everything to yourself, and you're like, well, if I tell other people, then they're going to get ahead of me. So what? Honestly, so what? That doesn't matter. You shouldn't be thinking about that. This isn't a competition. There's plenty of readers for all of us out there. Readers want to keep reading, so they need more books, and you certainly cannot supply all of the books in the world that they need. We aren't in competition with people in our genre. There are so many people out there, okay? So you'll have your share of readers. The wealth of knowledge is more important. So what you know, you share with others, okay? And, you don't have to be rude and obnoxious about it. Somebody isn't quite listening to you, then that's where you find out, oh, okay. So you need to go step by step a little bit, but it's like, I'm going to be here to kind of like guide you and say, okay, I wasn't clear in what I was trying to say, your expectations or what was going to happen and stuff was, so you needed to have X experience and stuff. So do you hear me a little bit better at this point? And say it probably better than that. I'm not really sure. It depends on the relationship with the person. When mentoring other authors, I know expectations are sometimes a little problematic because we really don't know what we're going into, and sometimes we're kind of out here going, I don't know anybody, I don't know who to ask, and I don't really know what to expect. And everyone's experience is different, so even if I'm giving advice, the person that has, a somewhat lofty goal might actually hit it. And that is absolutely fantastic. I certainly don't want to stop them from being able to do that. So I'm very careful about how I give advice, and I definitely don't want to cut their energy because they're going to need that for the long haul, especially when reviews come in and they might not be so good, or they're just, struggling in general because, we all have lives and there's things that are happening to us all the time. And, the straw that broke the camel's back is, oh, sorry, we're not interested in publishing your book. You're really hoping this was going to be the one. Everything was positive. They sound interested, and then they're just like, oh, yeah, we can't actually fit it into our schedule, so no, we're not going to go with it. I mean, that is like the worst, right? Or, you're going along great, you have a publisher, and they shut their doors. That's happened. Yeah. I can tell you, though, with indie, if you set up your own books, it's less likely to happen. The person who puts your stuff out may fold and you have to migrate everything over to a different company for independent publishing, but that's a lot easier than going out and trying to find a new publisher when your publisher shutters their doors. And a lot of authors have experienced that, and a lot of amazing work has probably been lost in the mix of that. But anyway, so it is important to give back because these are our colleagues. The writer community are our colleagues, and we should be able to trust each other and lean on each other and just grow, because writing, after all, is why we're doing this, the love of writing. Let's not worry about competing with one another or keeping things to ourselves. Thank you for watching. I'll see you back here next time. Don't forget to subscribe.